Hello there, it is I, Reincarnator, and welcome to the first Japan video. Yes, I've been in Japan, and this video is about Tokyo. You could also say that these voiceovers here are not really scripted. I do not have anything planned. I am simply going to describe what's gonna happen. Sometimes I'm gonna talk more, sometimes I'm gonna talk less. So I hope you enjoy this video, which is admittedly quite long, but yeah, I mean, I literally put every clip that I made behind each other, and now I am sort of reacting to my own clips that I made because I've never actually seen them before, like on the screen. Nah. Yeah, as I said, I hope you enjoy it. As you can see, we're closing in on Tokyo, and I would say this is a good time for the intro. Day 1. A temple and a tower. It all starts here at the Asakusa Shrine, which is actually a Buddhist temple. This was the first stop we did. Then we crossed Sumida River to go to Skytree. However, we did a little stop in Sumida Park, which you can already see on the other side there. Here's the Skytree. I made some recordings where I wanted to show off the loud cicadas, but on the video it never really comes to show as much as in real life. Anyway, we are now in Sumida Park right now. Here's some scenes. There's a temple, which is also in that park. Well, actually it's a shrine, I think. These are the praying cards, at least that's what I call them, I don't know what's exactly called. And these are fortunes. If you have a bad fortune, you hang them up so they don't follow you home. And now we're already on our way to the Skytree again. This is it. I think it's about 600 meters tall. Now we're like not all the way on the top, but we're pretty far up now. 400 meters, I think. And that is the Sumida River. And the little green there, which is now gone, was Sumida Park. That's that thing you just saw, that was the mascot. After that we went to Ueno Park, which is a big park in the district of Ueno. At least I hope that you can call it a district. This here is just a little shrine, which is in that park. And I found it cool because of the many torii doors. Gates, torii gates. Now we keep walking through Ueno Park. Once again, I tried to, with this I actually tried to record the loud cicadas, but once again on the video it really doesn't sound as loud as it really was. Now we are on the main plaza of Ueno Park. Over there is a museum. This there, that's Uenosu. Turning around a lot. This is a police box actually. And a little fun fact, Ueno Park is also where the Mitsubishi Colors animes take part. But pushing all of that aside now, this is a little walk in night where we walk to a cursed shrine or a haunted shrine. Supposedly there is a demoness in that shrine, and we wanted to check that out to see if, I don't know. I don't know really what we expected to see. Maybe we just wanted to see the shrine. There it is. That's it already. Yeah, it's way too dark. I tried it even with the flashlight. So I decided to instead just take a picture. So here you go, that's what it looks like in there. The shrine was already closed because it was night, obviously. And so we just decided to go home again. If you, by any chance, see any ghosts in this footage, which we didn't see, just write in the comments. But I seriously doubt it. And that back there is a human. Now comes the part where fake being hunted. Day 2. Pokemon and strolling. We started the second day off in the Pokemon Center of Tokyo. There are a lot of plushies, merchandise, and everything you can even imagine. The employees are wearing these Pikachu hats, that's pretty cool. Or cute. I myself bought 2 Pokemon plushies there and 1 Master Ball because I also always wanted to have a Master Ball when I was a kid. I do not know any of the new generation Pokemon's names, so I actually don't know what this guy's name is. But he's decorating the front entrance of the store. At the end of the store, at the cash registers, there is this big wall where there are a lot of Pokemon. I think that's actually all the Pokemon. This is from my friend Ivan. This is from my sister. My 2 favorite Pokemon. Ah yes, Pokemon Go. I think at least. Yeah, Pokemon Go. This is from my friend Tippy. They decorated the whole floor of the mall with Pokemon, which is pretty cool, to be honest. There I almost ran into a woman. Sometimes I move the camera a bit too fast, don't I? Oh well, the more you learn. This is Pikachu Sweets, as you can read. There's actually cakes, candy, everything you can think of Pokemon related in there. And there's a store for One Piece as well in that mall. After that we went to Nakano Broadway, which is a shopping street, I guess you can call it, which is very famous. Also, do not be mistaken to think that this is actually AC controlled. It's very hot in there. It only went a little bit better when we went into the deeper inside of the shopping street. In that shopping street in Nakano Broadway, we found an arcade where you can use those crane machines. I guess everybody associates these with Japan in some way. But you're about to see why that is actually total bullshit. Oh no, it's probably them. There we go, as my friend Kali is trying to get one, and yeah, see, it's total bullshit. Then we were at a little bit of a quieter section, which is a manga store. And this store just grabbed my attention because of the entrance. And we were underground, because Nakano Broadway also has an underground system where there is mostly food. And we decided to walk through that shortly. On the left there, I sadly didn't zoom in on it, were some octopus. This is a pet store. These kitties and doggies have to be in those boxes, but back in the day they had to do that all day, but luckily the laws have a little bit strengthened and now they are allowed to get out of the boxes after, I don't know, a few hours, and then they have to be put into the bag so they can play with each other. So at least they don't have to spend all day in there anymore. Still. Well. And here's the outside of Nakano Broadway, a famous picture. And plastic food. Day 3. A crossing, a shrine, and Godzilla. We started off at Shibuya Crossing, one of the most famous crossings in the entirety of Tokyo. Every time the green phase hits, hundreds of people stream on the streets. And in rush hour it's even more than this. Now we are at Meiji Shrine, which is a Shintoism shrine, if I remember correctly. And it houses the spirit of an emperor. When you enter a shrine, you have to bow before the main shrine gate, the main torii gate. And you do not go in the middle, but you go on the side, because the middle is reserved for whoever is in that shrine, whoever god lives in that shrine. Over there you can buy charms, good fortunes, and praying plates. And now we're in the inner courtyard of the shrine. And this is the place where you throw in a coin and pray to God. Or whatever gods are in there. This is, I think, a wedding. We were very lucky to see this, but I didn't record much of it because I didn't want to be annoying. And here we have all the praying cards again, including mine. In the evening, we were at Memory Lane, which is a little alley with a lot of izakayas, which are basically little small bar restaurants where they grill in front of you. It's very cool. And I saw it for a split second. And after that we kept walking around a bit and found this famous statue of Godzilla, which looks like he's lurking atop the buildings. Day 4. A park, a mech, and an imposter. I will explain to you in a bit what the imposter is. Let us start off with this though. Listen closely. Every train station, every subway station has this jingle or its own unique jingle, and I wanted to show you that. Then we were at Ake... I forgot the name, sorry. It's also placed in Mitsubishi colors. And I wanted to check it out. Then we were in a park. I think this is Hamarikyo Park, if I remember correctly. It is a park which is private, in the private's family. So you have to pay when you want to go in, you can't just walk in there. But it was worth it. Over here we're on a path which leads to the tea house. But over there is a tea house. We did not drink any tea. We wanted to, but it was like 35 degrees Celsius and that's very hot. So we really were not in the mood to drink any hot tea. Notice the skyscrapers in the back. I call them skyscrapers because I don't know if you call these smaller ones something different in English. Sorry about that. Anyway. Another failed attempt to record the loud noise of the cicadas. And then we drove to Odaiba, which is an artificial island in the Bay of Tokyo. This is the giant Gundam mech, which I was talking about, from my friend Gordy. This is the Statue of Liberty, not the real one. And this is a view over the Harbor of Tokyo and the Rainbow Bridge. And we were inside a mall there, which had a special floor. This special floor was specifically designed so it looks like 1960s, I believe, when you were strolling through Japan. For example, there are a lot of candy stores on both sides which sell candy which is no longer available in normal candy stores. And the Rainbow Bridge disappointed us because it was only white and not rainbowy. Well. Then we went to Tokyo Tower, which is the imposter. because it looks like the Eiffel Tower, get it? And we looked at Tokyo by night. Thinking of it, I just realized something. And that is that the Statue of Liberty is also an imposter. They even have a shrine up there. Day 5. Akihabara. We start off at this shrine in Akihabara, which is actually only a few hundred meters away from the main street with the lights and blinks and glitter and glamour. I just want to show off that Akihabara can be calm as well. And here we are in an anime store. As you can see, it is all neatly, orderly placed in separate shelves. And the only reason why I recorded here was because I found this. It's Rimuru. Okay, now here we go. This is outside Akihabara. It's starting to get dark. Now we're in a cosplay show. Cosplay show? I meant a cosplay shop. Sorry about that. Ooh. Then we were in a maid cafe. We were sadly not allowed to actually film the maids. And here we have the famous picture. I think this is what everybody somehow connects when you say Akihabara. You connect this picture to it with the two red buildings. Yeah. And I guess that was the final clip. This is the final clip of Tokyo. I'm gonna speak to you in VR now. Alright, that was it with the Tokyo part of my Japan trip. And next thing that's gonna come up on this channel is gonna be the Kyoto part. We have been in Minobu, which is a little town on the countryside, in a valley, in the, let's say, in the mountains. But I did only record one thing there, and that is not so interesting as to like be uploaded on the main channel. So check that out on Omnix, my second channel, which you can find everywhere in the video description, on the channel description, everywhere, man. It's everywhere. Oh, I fucking hit my lap. And until the Kyoto part comes up, I hope you enjoyed this one. Hope you're looking forward to the Kyoto part, and farewell.